Hello everyone, welcome to our channel once again. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe to our channel for more updates, and also leave a comment to express your thoughts on this. Former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the All Progressive Congress, Comrade Timi Frank, has called on the National Assembly to defend the Nigerian Constitution, democracy and rule of law by urgently commencing impeachment proceedings against President Bola Tinubu over gross violations of the Constitution. Frank, who made the call on Tuesday in Abuja, said the president lost legitimacy following discovery that he forged the Chicago State University certificate he filed with the Independent National Electoral Commission to contest the 2023 presidential election. He said that the National Assembly cannot afford to stay aloof while the nation crumbles under illegalities and breach of the Constitution committed by Tinubu as contained in the sworn deposition by the CSU authorities. The National Assembly, like Nero, cannot afford to fiddle with Rome. Otherwise, they would become guilty of conspiracy of silence and willing accomplice to the unraveling of democracy in Nigeria. A breach of the Constitution by a sitting president is an impeachable offense. We are calling on the National Assembly, the Senate, and the House of Representatives to wake up and defend the Constitution. This is the time for them to uphold the law and constitution of the land. This is the time they must display patriotism, irrespective of party affiliation, by urgently commencing impeachment proceedings against the president. This is not all but about party membership. It's all about sustaining our democracy and ensuring peace, security and development of the country. Nigerians expect them to exercise their constitutional powers to do the right thing if they are truly the elected representatives of the people, he said. Frank contended that Tinubu's stay in office would continue to bring national disgrace and embarrassment to Nigerians both home and abroad, and equally chase away foreign investors from doing business with Nigeria. According to him, no foreign investor will come to Nigeria to invest while it remains under a president tainted with legitimacy. He insisted that the certificate forgery saga is already making life difficult and creating hard times for Nigerians abroad who are seeking for jobs, as their certificates are now being subjected to thorough scrutiny to ensure they are not fake. The Bayelsa-born political activists also called on the Supreme Court to handle the presidential election petition appeal before it with the fear of God and national interest in order to safeguard the nation's democracy. He charged the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Olukayode Ariwoola, to uphold the principles of true justice in the manner the apex court handles the case of perjury before it. We now have a clear case of breach of the Constitution by a president who submitted a forged certificate to INEC, contrary to Section 137, subsection 1 of the Constitution, which stipulates that a person shall not be qualified for election to the office of president if he has presented a forged certificate to the INEC, which is the Independent National Electoral Commission. We expect the CJN and other Supreme Court justices to courageously uphold the Constitution by ensuring that a confirmed lawbreaker is not retained as the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria. We believe that the Supreme Court must not be biased and must do everything to protect our democracy. The world is watching to see if they will uphold the principles of true justice in the manner they will handle this case of perjury or lying under oath by Tinubu, he said. Meanwhile, the APC Chieftain has also called on the authority of heads of state and government of the Economics Community of West African states to sack President Bola Tinubu as its chairman over alleged lack of legitimacy as president of Nigeria. He equally called on past and present presidents of member states of ECOWAS to prevail on the sub-regional body to do the right thing by appointing another chairman in acting capacity pending ratification during the next ordinary session of the Authority of Heads of State and Government of ECOWAS. According to him, failure to act timeously would put the regional body in a lame duck position where all decisions reached during the tenure of Tinubu would not be respected and therefore rendered null and void. Frank called on the leadership of the military juntas in Burkina Faso, Guinea, Mali, and Niger Republic not to have any dealings, discussion, or negotiations with the Tinubu-led ECOWAS until the president is removed as its chairman. He urged the authorities of ECOWAS not to be deceived by the appointment and secondment of broadcast journalist and Channels television reporter, Mrs. Linda Nwambua Akibe, to serve as communications advisor to the ECOWAS Commission Report HE Dr. Omar Aliu Tore in Abuja. He described the appointment as a Greek gift that the commission should reject, insisting that Tinubu's administration in one breath persecutes the media like it did with the recent NBC's final warning letter to Arise Television and on the other hand, bribes them with generous appointments and paid advertisements